Welcome back. Today we have Noah Harbuck, who's running for Georgia House District 145. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Monica.
I'm excited to have you. Election day is almost here. I have a few questions for you. First off, what are the main priorities that you plan to address if you're elected, and how will you do that?
So we've been knocking on a lot of doors lately. A top priority on everybody's list is inflation. What I've recognized is I'm an insurance agent, and our rates have gone up 40% in the last 2 years. So one of my top priorities in the State House will be insurance rates. I've already met with Insurance Commissioner John King. So I've already discussed this with him, told him it's one of my top priorities when I get up to the House. And we just want to work on getting your insurance rates lower. And it starts with lawsuit reform. It starts with making sure that we have the best insurance companies in the state of Georgia, and they know exactly what we want out of them. So the second thing that comes to everybody's head when I talk to them and ask them, well, what can I do at the State House? They say crime. We need to make sure crime is taken care of in Middle Georgia. It's just one of those things. People want their families to feel safe, even if there's not a threat. You want to have that safe feeling when you're at home. You don't have to worry about locking your doors, locking your cars at night. We want to go back to the old days when you didn't have to worry about doing all that.
All right. And why do you think that you're the best person for this job?
I think I'm the best person for the job because I know what's at stake for both Monroe and Bibb County. It's a big district. It takes up a third of Monroe County, a third of Bibb County, but I'm going to be the one that's going to answer the phone when you call. I like sharing my phone number if that's okay.
That's okay, go for it.
My phone number is 478-319-0149, and I'm available to you 24/7. My wife doesn't particularly agree with that, but I love answering the phone. If I don't answer, just leave a message. But I want to hear from everybody in the district. I want to know what your thoughts are. It's just, I care about people. I was raised by a nurse and a local handyman, so public service is nothing new to our family. It's kind of in our DNA.
All right, and lastly, what is your reaction to record-breaking voter turnout, and what does that say to you about this year's election cycle that we're in?
Man, I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. We've had so much support throughout this whole thing, and I mean, what can I say? People are tired of the last 4 years, and when they're tired of the current administration, they let their voices be heard, and it starts with the polls. And I'm so glad that Georgia's made early voting so accessible. 3 weeks of early voting, that's insane. But we're still going to continue to knock on doors. We're going to continue to make phone calls, continue to send text messages. We just want to make sure you know that you're heard at our level, at the state level, at District 145.
All right, thanks for being here, Noah.
Thank you.
All right, to find out more about the upcoming elections and this interview, head on over to our website, 41nbc.com.